This might sound crazy, but the best way to feel incredible isn't what you think. Let me show you what I mean. If I were to offer you the choice between $1 million today or 1 cent doubled every day for a month, which would you choose? I know many people would grab the $1 million, and I wouldn't blame them. After all, it's the sort of money that could buy you a luxury home or a round-the-world holiday with plenty left over for you to use or invest. But would the instant millionaire status really be the best option? Or would the path of delayed gratification be the wiser choice? If we were to do the math for the 1 cent doubled every day for a month, this would reach $10,737,418.24 on day 31. We live in a world that craves instant results and dramatic changes. And if you are like most people, it can make you feel exhausted, tired, and impatient. Feeling incredible isn't about making big, overwhelming changes, but about making small changes to your daily habits, which when compounded over time, would transform your life. In this video, I want to share 21 easy and simple habits that have worked for me, my clients, and readers of my best-selling book, Energize. So let's get started. Number 1, plan your day the night before. Intentional living is key to feeling incredible because how you spend your days is how you will spend your life. A successful and productive day always starts the night before. It helps you begin the day with 100% clarity on what is important, which increases your chances of getting these done and not getting pulled in 1,000 different directions. The things that get planned are the things that get done. And when you're clear on your priorities, productivity becomes easy. Knowing your priorities in advance also saves you a lot of mental energy. You go into each day with a plan instead of making one up as you go, and it will give you back a lot of wasted hours in the morning. So if you want to enjoy an incredible tomorrow, you need to set it up right. You need to prepare and plan for it. Number 2, focus on your blessings. If you don't appreciate what you have, you will never be happy with what you get. Shifting the focus from what you don't have to what you do have can have a profound impact on your mood. Keep this in mind. The home you live in is the dream of the homeless. The food you enjoy is the dream of the starving. The ground you walk on today is the roof you lie under tomorrow. Life is all about perspective. And my experience has shown me that good things come to those who appreciate what they have. Truth is that even in our worst times, there is so much to be grateful for. So learn to appreciate what you have before time makes you appreciate what you had. Number 3, make time for daily reflection. Radical change begins with radical self-awareness because you need to know where you stand before you get better. Taking some time to reflect at the end of each day reminds you of the things you're working on and working toward. And the more you reflect, the more you understand yourself and the world around you. As Ray Dalio notes, self-reflection is a quality that most differentiates those who evolve quickly from those who don't. Remember, pain and reflection equals progress. Real change in your life comes from powerful insights. And to experience some of these powerful insights, you need to regularly reflect on your life. Number 4, visualize your ideal future. When you bring together a clearly defined vision with the act of visualization, you begin to live every moment in a state of absolute certainty that you will achieve it. And the more detailed the vision in your mind, the more believable it will be to you and the more energized you will feel. Visualization helps you to focus on what is important and therefore stops you wasting your energy on the things that aren't aligned to where you want to be. It primes your mind for success and adds emotional depth to your plans. While the practice of visualization in the world of sport is obvious and well studied, it's a powerful tool that you can also embrace in the achievement of your personal and career-related goals. Do this daily, and the magnetic vision you have for your life will be programmed deeper and deeper into your subconscious. the result of which will be your ability to see opportunities that you were previously blind to. This happens because of the truth that you become what you constantly think about and get what you focus your energy on. Number 5, get 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Sleep tends to be one of the first things we sacrifice, on the assumption that by doing so, we become more accomplished. The reality is that we end up entering this vicious cycle where we're not getting enough work done because we're sleep deprived, and we're not sleeping because we're not getting enough work done. Sleep deprivation is one of the most common reasons for a lack of productivity and the increasing inability to concentrate for a long time. Those who consistently get sufficient rest, however, tend to be more focused and productive during the day. Don't underestimate the importance of sleep. If you're only sleeping a couple of hours a night, no productivity hack can save you. A good night's sleep is the foundation of your most productive days. Because if you're always tired, you can't serve at your highest potential. So make sure you work with your body and not against it. Number 6, replace aimless phone scrolling with reading inspiring books. The information you consume each day is the soil from which your future thoughts are grown. And when you read inspiring books, they not only energize you, but also act like a software update for your brain. It shortcuts your learning and gives you access to some of the best minds in the world. In fact, one book can literally transform the entire trajectory of your life. You might have finished school, but your education is never done. It is never too late to learn more, acquire new skills, and become a better version of yourself. So put that phone away more often. And instead of focusing on other people's lives on social media, focus on you and your future. Number 7, move your body. When you commit to daily exercise, you create success in your very biology, in how you feel. It is why it is the best and cheapest antidepressant. Being active releases endorphins, your body's natural happy hormone, that helps to counter all the negative ones flying around in your system. You may not always feel like getting up and moving your body each day, but you never regret it once you've finished, even if the activity you do is of low intensity. And here's how I see it. An hour of exercise takes up less than 5% of your day, but has the power to make you feel incredible after. Whenever I think about this, I always find an hour to show up and put in the reps. Number 8, leave your phone in another room when in deep work mode. In a world that is more and more digitally connected, focus is becoming one of the greatest competitive advantages, with attention spans shrinking to almost nothing. It is a superpower, and those who have mastered it are able to achieve their desired results quickly. They are able to build the life of their dreams, get more done in less time, and move ahead of everybody else. Deep work is the most productive state you can be in. It is when you work on something important uninterrupted, and where the intensity of focus matters more than the length of time. One focused hour a day of uninterrupted creation time will do far more than 6 hours a day of unfocused and constantly interrupted creation time. So if you want to get anything done in our world of distraction, deep work is a must. Number 9, be kind. When someone does a good job, tell them. When someone makes a mistake, forgive them. When someone tells you their problems, listen. Being kind doesn't cost much. You will hardly remember you did it, but the other person may never forget that you did. And no act of kindness is ever too small. As Maya Angelou noted, people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel. Acts of kindness makes you better, healthier, and happier. But don't forget to also be kind to yourself, because kindness and compassion starts with you. Kindness to others comes from your actions. Kindness to yourself comes from your thoughts. Number 10, spend time in nature. Research shows that getting outside, even for a short period of time each day, has the ability to improve your mood and perspective dramatically. Whether you walk in nature in the morning, afternoon, or evening, you will be stunned by the creative insights and clarity that come as you give yourself space to walk and just be. Spending time outdoors is not just good for your creativity. It is one of the best things you can do for your longevity. This is why I believe that your ability to disconnect in a world that is always connected is an undervalued superpower. Number 11, add value to someone's life today. One of the questions I reflect on at the beginning of each day is this: how can I add value to someone's life today, however small? So each day for the next 30 days, I want to challenge you to add value into at least one person's life and watch what happens. This could be through the content you share on social media, a note of gratitude, a glowing review, the gifting of a helpful book, or the sharing of a video that may energize their day. Whatever our circumstances, we all have the ability to add value to someone's life. Number 12, become a waterholic. With 60% of our bodies comprised of water, drinking sufficient amounts of it is essential for a healthy and productive life. This is why I always keep a bottle of water within easy reach wherever I am during the day. Talking of which, number 13, take 5 minutes to meditate. The sooner you start meditating, even for just 5 minutes a day, the more productive and clear-minded you will become. As Rumi noted, the quieter you become, the more you are able to hear. Meditation is the ability to be fully present and aware of where you are, what you're doing, and not overly reactive or overwhelmed by what's going on around you. To meditate is to look deeply, to listen deeply, to perceive deeply. It is about practicing observation without judgment. And when you observe your thoughts without attaching to them, you begin to realize a powerful idea. You are not your thoughts. And this leads nicely on to number 14. Connect and be present with the people you love. People don't want your time as much as they want your energy and presence. My favorite times of day are those spent with my family, dropping and picking my daughter up from school, date lunch with my wife, and evenings playing board games with my family. You won't look back one day and say, I wish I spent more time on my phone or on work. Instead, you're more likely to say, I wish I was there more for my family. So here's to creating beautiful memories and moments instead of losing yourself to the endless distractions we are bombarded by. Number 15, start your day with the most important task first. Getting your most important task out of the way at the beginning of the day is easiest because your levels of energy and willpower are at its highest. The later in the day you try and do it, the less energy you will have, because tackling tough tasks becomes increasingly difficult. When you start your day with a small accomplishment like this, it puts you in a productive mindset for the remainder of the day. And no matter what happens in the afternoon, you can be proud of having ticked off that one item that has significantly impacted on where you want to be in life. Number 16, block time out to reset, recharge, and rejuvenate. You are not a machine, and even machines get scheduled downtime for maintenance. So it makes sense to schedule daily maintenance for your brain and body too. We all need space and time to refuel and recharge our batteries. And learning how to honor the power of downtime will allow you to tap back into your full potential and refocus around the things that matter most to you. Periods of recovery are essential to becoming extraordinary at what you do. So don't feel guilty about blocking time out to recharge and come back stronger. Number 17, meal plan. Take some time each weekend to sketch out a week's worth of meal plans and look to incorporate easy, healthy meals into your diet that align with the health and fitness goals you have for yourself. Making healthy choices is so much easier when you prepare meals and snacks in advance. And if you want to achieve high levels of focus, you must treat your body as you would treat a car that you want to run for a long distance. Give yourself the best fuel possible. Number 18, carry a small notebook and pen with you. This simple habit was one I learned from Richard Branson. I asked him what one advice would he give to aspiring leaders, and he replied that it would be to carry a notepad and pen with you wherever you are, because you never know what insights you will get from an encounter with a stranger, a conversation you overhear, a catch-up with a friend, a book you read, or an event you attend. If you fail to note down the insights you get, they will quickly be forgotten by the next day. Number 19. Say yes to something outside of your comfort zone. There is nothing quite like that feeling of having done something that expands what is possible for you. When you say yes to the unknown, you allow yourself to experience the magic of possibilities. I said yes to finally focusing on my YouTube channel this year, which was something certainly outside of my comfort zone. And just 10 months later, I hit 100,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing and supporting me, by the way. It really does mean a lot. And this leads nicely on to number 20. Say no to something that constantly drains you. It can feel incredible when you are aware of the things that drain you and are able to eliminate them from your life. Because saying yes all the time, especially to things that you really want to say no to, is exhausting and is guaranteed to slow you down from achieving what you want out of life. Your time is a valuable asset, so it's crucial you learn to say no more to give yourself time to do the things that give you energy. And finally, number 21, celebrate your wins, however small. In the pursuit of where you would like to be in life, it can be easy to forget just how far you have come. I'm pretty sure that there were days in the past where you wished you could have some of the things that you now have today. This is why one of the questions I reflect on at the end of each week and year is this: what can I be most proud of? And it is one I want to put to you. So let me know in the comments below, what can you be most proud of when looking back on this week or year? Too many of us focus on outcomes. What you want to focus on instead is the process, because your life tomorrow is determined by the habits you embrace today. I like to think of it this way: you are the average of the 5 habits you repeat the most. Keep this in mind. The greatest equalizer in life is time. We all have the same amount of time, 24 hours, 1,440 minutes, or 86,400 seconds to be more precise. And what we choose to do with that precious amount of time dictates the quality of life that we lead. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.